What a shocker. Headline at Sports Media Watch. NBA regular season viewership sees slight decline. Believe it or not, that's the good news because ratings for the play-in tournament absolutely atrocious. NBA averaged 1.5 million viewers during the regular season, down 5% compared to last year. The play-in tournament, the beloved polished turd started by Alice Silver to encourage NBA players to give a damn about the regular season. Ratings for the play-in tournament Wednesday night, unmitigated disaster. Mavs Kings, 2.1 million viewers, down 30% compared to last year. Heat Bulls, 2 million viewers, down 39%. Now, fortunately for the NBA, although not that they care, we'll get to that here in just a second. Fortunately for the NBA, the steep declines for the play-in tournament can be explained. Wednesday night featured 4 teams with exhausted fan bases. There is no hope in Miami after trading Jimmy Butler. The Bulls have been a flaming ass fire since the late 90s outside of the couple of years with Derrick Rose. The Queens in Sacramento, they are well on their way to a rebuild. Domantas Sabonis, he's arguably the most overrated player in the league. And no explanation is really needed as to why fans in Dallas don't give a shit about the NBA right now. Since 2012, the NBA's lost over half their audience. Every April, the headlines and the media say the same thing. NBA ratings decline during the regular season again. Adam Silver has tried to solve the problem. He started that doofus in-season tournament that no one gives a shit about. But the real problem in the NBA, they have a commissioner who's incapable of solving the problem. What happened a couple of weeks ago with Ja Morant, or better yet, what didn't happen, that perfectly illustrated one of the biggest problems in the NBA. The players have no respect for the commissioner. The players have no respect for their boss. And outside of accepting their money, I don't think Adam Silver has any respect for the networks. I don't think he cares that the networks are potentially losing money with the NBA. I don't think Adam Silver cares about the NBA's ratings. Why in the hell should he? They are locked into a contract worth billions of dollars for the next decade. There is absolutely no incentive for the NBA to perform. There is no incentive for the NBA to present a product that people will actually watch. But just because Adam Silver doesn't care, it doesn't mean that the networks don't care. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Next season, the NBA will have games on Peacock every Monday and Tuesday night. Now, the theory behind this deal is rather simple. It's the same theory that NBC used with the NFL. Spend hundreds of millions of dollars on live sports. Millions of people will subscribe to your shitty streaming service. And once the game ends, they'll stick around and watch reruns of I Love Lucy, or the modern version, I Love Bearded Lucy. In theory, this plan should work perfectly, right? People subscribe to watch the game and they either stick around or they forget to unsubscribe and continue paying you $10 every month. But in practice, the plan doesn't work. According to Yahoo Finance, NBC's losing $372 million a quarter on Peacock. Obviously, streaming service, not profitable. But what's ended up happening, people will subscribe to watch the NFL, but as soon as the game is over, they unsubscribe. But KC, Peacock is only broadcasting a couple of NFL games throughout the year. They'll have 6 months of exciting NBA action. This means people will be subscribed for 6 months. The NBA can't get people to watch their league when they have access for free. How are you going to convince people to pay for Peacock to watch the NBA? Keep in mind, Not only do you have to pay for Peacock, you also have to pay for NBA League Pass or whatever doofus local package that your team puts together. For example, people in Dallas, they got to pay monthly for Mavs TV. People in New Orleans have to pay for the Gulf Coast Assfire network or pay for some aluminum foil and metal and hope they can pick up the signal. Point is, the NBA is making it increasingly difficult to watch their games, and then they wonder why ratings are declining. Actually, they don't wonder because I don't think they care for now. Eventually, I think the sins of the NBA will catch up to them. The networks are starting to realize that partnering with the NBA is unprofitable. TNT was quick to drop the league. They couldn't get away from this polished turd fast enough. The only reason ESPN kept the NBA is because they had to. ESPN didn't have a choice. The network wouldn't survive without the 10 months of content that the NBA provides. But that is not the case for NBC. That's not the case for Amazon or Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, CBS. For these networks or streaming services, the NBA is an add-on. It's a bonus. It's not a requirement. And if the NBA doesn't make them money, they will no longer pay for their shitty product. Unless something drastically changes, I think this will be the last time that the NBA sees a broadcast deal of this magnitude, and they will have no one to blame but themselves. Give me your thoughts on this. NBA ratings decline for the regular season and crash for the play-in tournament. Do you think they care? Does the NBA care about ratings, or have these exorbitant TV deals made the NBA complacent? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.